So are you going to fuel your faith and pray that one day, this will all be over? Or are you going to fuel what you fear the most and realize that this was never going to be over between all of us? This was never going to be over. This is forever. This is forever. See, I'm all about fueling what I fear the most, because nobody's gonna freaking listen to me. I told you, and I warned you, we were gonna come full circle. And you blindly mock my intelligence, my creative ability, and think that you could just stop it right where it is, right there, because you don't agree with righting a wrong that should have been done 10 years ago. I told you from the very beginning of this vlog series, I was going to put a stop to all of this. Erase every bit of hatred that doesn't belong in anybody's life, and make them realize how much of a more subtle son of a bitch that I could be. I want people to see what I've become. I wanted them to see what I've become, and that's why I use that fuel. That's why I use that fuel, so I can make them see what I fear the most. We've come full circle, whether if they blindly want to see it or not. Because let's just be honest. Let's just put it out in the open while we're still sitting here in time, in real time. Let's be honest, you didn't stop a goddamn thing. Because let's be honest, if you actually took that as a threat, if righting a wrong was so much of a bad thing for you, then why are we still standing here and fighting for what we believe in? There's 300 people that think you're a fool. There's 105 subscribers that think you're an idiot. And safe to say, there is 10,000 views that tell you, shut up, bitch. I'm talking. I'm the alpha here. You didn't stop a goddamn thing. I made this possible because they weren't going to stop me. You all weren't going to stop me. So here I am with this dried up kerosene bottle, and I added some gasoline to it, and I let that bitch burn. This would have all been avoided. This would have all been avoided if we all just listened. If we all just understood each other. If we just took a deep goddamn breath and said, wow, look what he's done with his attitude, with his creativity. Wow, you really set yourself up for success. Whether if I was going to scratch and claw and pull my way to the very top of this town. Even if I wanted to be on top of the world, I was going to do what was necessary to help people understand what I can do. But you didn't listen. None of you listened. None of you tried to prevent your hatred. No one tried to erase things. Nobody tried to do anything with their lives. All they did was keep their head down, nose clean, and they wanted me to just shut up. It's unbearable to understand that I was trying to make something good out of this vlog series, and you stopped it from happening. So now that we got the pleasantries out of the way, now we're going back to the story at hand, and that's Season 6, 2024, Man Monster Miscreation. This vlog series is still on the line until the end until the end, when it's all said and done, when it's sent, sealed, and delivered, we will see if this vlog series can take off. If I want to know if this was worth it from the very beginning, since season 1, I want to know if this was worth it to me. And I don't need any of them. I don't need them to tell me what's a threat and what's not, because the fact of the matter is a black hole would be a threat, and we'd still be worrying about it to this day. So now we go back to the beginning. Now we go back and we find out, is Mike Dyson worth it? Now we're going to find out if the fuel was worth the fire. See, I told you, and I warned you. But if you don't want to listen, that's fine. That's fine. I'll keep trucking around. I'll keep moving. I'll keep moving and doing what I do best, and putting you in your place, because you can't be logical. So, now that we got that out of the way, now that I feel better, the next part of the story starts when I end this season on a really, really good, successful note. So, where is your faith? What's your fear? Because at the end of the day, you're not worried about me. You're not fearing me. I'm not even on your wanted list. And I'm okay with that. Because from the very beginning, I wanted to put a big, fat footnote up their ass. And I wanted to make sure that I put a big, fat footnote on this vlog series. Because when I win this season, when my vlog series goes up in lights, when my name goes up in lights, because I warned you, I told you that we would be going full circle every day. Even after the high school reunion, we were going to come full circle, and you took it as a threat. And not to mention, I wanted to right my wrongs. I don't know about you guys, but I wanted to right my wrongs. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of wanted to. And it was spoiled. It was trashed. It was thrown away because someone sends you it, you read it over, and immediately you jump to a conclusion. Well, let me help you jump to your conclusion. You're an idiot. And when I said the words, not even close, that's where the conversation should have stopped. Because I'm not the only logical one that put 2 and 2 together. There's 105 subscribers that would have put 2 and 2 together. I have 300 friends on my Facebook that would have fucking put 2 and 2 together. So you took my fuel, dried it up like kerosene, and now I had to start from scratch. Let history be known that when I do start from scratch, I only get more evil. See, you're forgetting one important life lesson in your arsenal. The quietest are always the most dangerous. The quietest are the deadliest. And that's where this all boils down. This is where this all boils down, because I had to shut my mouth for 2 months and watched my vlog series, my channel, Dysfunct Productions. I watched all of it die before my very eyes when I first got started. I'll never forget April 20th, 2024, because that was the weirdest, most benign situation you could ever have put me in. And now that I have to start from scratch, now that everything's all sealed, done, and delivered, it's time for me to take this story, to take this lore, to take this vlog series, and remold it into something better. So before you open your mouth again, before you decide to start a problem, come back to this channel. Come back to it. I pray that you do, because I warned you. I told you so. And we're just on the edge. We're on the brink of 6 whole years of Man Monster Miscreation. And you waited 6 long years to do something about it. So let's start from scratch together. Let's show them. Let's show them what Man Monster Miscreation's all about. Let's show them what it's like to fuel what you fear the most. And as far as faith goes, your fate has already been sealed. August 28th, 2019. Your faith means absolutely nothing to me, to the fans, to everybody that believes in this channel. Sincerely, yours truly, MDDEVIL. Dysfunct out.